Welcome to my channel, dear cat lovers. Being a pet owner is a great responsibility. Even the most caring and conscientious cat owners can make mistakes in their care, which can harm their feline companion. Not only do our actions cause discomfort to animals, but they can also lead to undesirable behavior. Often, these mistakes happen simply due to lack of knowledge. When it comes to your beloved pet's health, taking a few minutes to protect yourself and your cat from potential problems is never a waste of time. I have compiled the 10 most common mistakes made by cat owners, and point number 10 might surprise many and even provoke some outrage. However, I am confident that it belongs on this list and strongly recommend following it. So, what can harm your pet? Let's get started. Number 1. Ignoring your cat's excess weight. Some owners find chubby cats adorable and believe that they should be plump. I even read a story about a blogger who intentionally overfed their cat to make it a popular, chonky cat on social media, with everyone adoring its plumpness. However, obesity can cause serious health problems for cats, including joint issues, heart problems, and vascular diseases. Proper nutrition and playtime are the keys to keeping your cat in great shape and good health. Mistake number 2. Giving milk to your cat. Contrary to popular belief, milk and dairy products are not as beneficial for cats as we might think. Even if your cat enjoys consuming them, it can lead to digestive issues, including diarrhea, and contribute to weight gain. The reason is that adult cats produce less of the enzyme needed to digest milk. But it's not just digestive issues that can arise from giving cats milk. As I mentioned earlier, dairy products can lead to weight gain due to their high calorie content. For example, for a 10-pound cat, 1 ounce of hard cheese is equivalent in calories to 4 chocolate bars for an adult human, and 1 cup of milk is equivalent to 5. The third common mistake, making abrupt changes in cat food. I must admit that I used to make this mistake out of ignorance. I wanted to diversify my cat's diet because it's perfectly normal for humans to have different meals for breakfast and dinner. And it seemed to me that it would be boring for a cat to eat the same food 3 times a day, every day. However, a cat's digestive system doesn't handle sudden changes in diet as well. Abruptly changing their food can lead to vomiting, diarrhea, and other unpleasant symptoms. If you decide to switch your cat's food, do it gradually over a minimum of 5 days. Start by adding the new food to the current one, gradually increasing its amount. Mistake number 4. Bathing your pet. This is another mistake I made when I first got a cat. It was only after consulting with a veterinarian that I learned that bathing a cat is not only unnecessary but can also be harmful to their skin. Cats are self-grooming creatures and rarely need to be bathed. If your cat gets excessively dirty, it's enough to gently wipe them with a damp towel. In rare cases when bathing is truly necessary, it's sufficient to clean only the soiled area and not the entire animal. Frequent bathing, especially with soap or shampoos, can disrupt the natural microbial balance of the cat's skin. It can cause dryness, flaking, and even cracks, leading to discomfort and pain for the cat. The 5th common mistake, leaving plants within the cat's reach. Some houseplants are toxic to pets. I even have a video about common and seemingly harmless indoor plants that can be very dangerous for cats. The link to this video will be provided at the end of this clip. Make sure to watch it. I myself was unaware that many plants, such as ordinary daffodils, are toxic to cats and can even be fatal. Since cats tend to nibble on flowers, it's important to ensure that the varieties of plants in your home are safe for your feline friend. As a precaution, I'll mention that among the most toxic plants for cats are azaleas, daffodils, aloe vera, begonias, calla lilies, and ficus. The 6th point that pet owners often overlook, lack of water. If your pet consumes natural food or wet food, they obtain some moisture from it. However, if dry food is the main part of their diet, water availability should be taken seriously. It's better to have several bowls of clean drinking water placed around the apartment. I've also heard veterinarians recommend special fountains because the sound of flowing water supposedly encourages cats to drink more often. It's also important to ensure that the water in the bowl is clean. Your cat may not want to drink stale water. You may have the illusion that your cat shouldn't have any issues with water. But if the water is not fresh, they may suffer from dehydration. Dehydration in cats can lead not only to significant health problems but even to a fatal outcome. Therefore, Make sure that your cat always has water in the bowl, and it is fresh. The seventh point may not seem important to you, but it is actually crucial for your cat. So, mistake number 7. Ignoring your cat's need for solitude. Just like humans need personal space, cats also need a place where they feel comfortable and safe. Your pet needs a hiding spot even inside your home, where they can retreat and rest peacefully without any surprises. Therefore, it's essential to provide your cat with their own corner and never disturb them there. Explain to other family members and guests that the cat should not be bothered, especially when they are resting in their designated area. This should be a place where they feel completely protected, can relax, and don't expect constant intrusion from humans. Respect your cat's need for solitude and avoid adding stress by disturbing it. The 8th mistake stemming from our human laziness is neglecting litter box cleanliness. Cats are extremely clean animals. They don't like using dirty and smelly litter boxes. If you don't change the litter in a timely manner, your pet may hold it for a long time and avoid using the litter box, which can also lead to health problems. Mistake number 9. Not monitoring your cat's health. And it's not just about regularly visiting the veterinarian, although that is worth mentioning. Even healthy cats should visit the vet at least once a year. Many diseases, especially in the early stages, can be asymptomatic. You may overlook certain pathological changes even if they exist, but a veterinarian will diagnose kidney diseases, diabetes, thyroid abnormalities, inflammatory or infectious gastrointestinal diseases, and more. Remember that clinical signs are not always present, and if you avoid regular checkups with your cat, you may not notice how the disease progresses. In addition to regular veterinary visits, vaccination is also important. It's particularly worth mentioning regular vaccination against a dreadful disease like rabies. Even if your cat stays indoors all the time, it doesn't guarantee that they won't accidentally find themselves outside among wild counterparts, one of which may be infected. The opposite situation is also possible. For example, if a bat flies into your home, it can also be a carrier of rabies. There have been cases in America where domestic animals were infected with this viral disease from raccoons that entered homes. The situation is the same with vaccines. You can't assume that your indoor cat is safe from pests. Even if they don't go outside for a walk and always stay inside the apartment, you can bring fleas or ticks with your outdoor clothing. Therefore, do not neglect the use of preventive treatments against parasites. And the 10th mistake, which I mentioned at the beginning of this video, is allowing cats to roam outside. Yes, cats need fresh air, and it's understandable. But for indoor cats, it poses an additional threat in the form of aggressive wild dogs, people, cars, viruses, and infections. The best solution is to provide a balcony for these needs. I know many will disagree with me, and someone will surely comment that keeping a cat indoors all the time is like a prison for them. But if you want your cat to live longer, it's not worth letting them out on the street. These were all 10 very important points that we cat owners can overlook. I hope that now you are aware of them and won't make these mistakes, thus making your cat's lives a little better. Write in the comments about any other common mistakes you know or have noticed in other owners. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate it if you liked it and subscribe to my channel to see more informative content about cats. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos.